In 2021, the world was introduced to Amanda the Adventurer, a seemingly innocent cartoon that quickly revealed a dark secret. The tapes were haunted by a malevolent entity, and a separate demonic creature was stalking us in the real world. The sequel, A Haunting in Kensdale, gave us the truth from Wooly himself. Amanda was a real girl, and during an incident at Hameln Entertainment, something else got in with her. Now the third game is here, and the full story is a heartbreaking tragedy. We're not just an investigator. We're a key part of a story involving a dark cult, a demonic summoning, two monster-making projects, and a family secret that redefines everything. Hi everyone, I'm NotWalm, and today we're piecing together the complete story, hidden lore, and shocking final twist of Amanda the Adventurer 3. So take a deep breath, and let's find out what really happened at Hameln. The game starts in the prequel chapter, a prologue set 10 years before the main story. This section isn't just a backstory. It's designed to introduce us to two central monsters. We play as an infiltrator who evades a guard and enters a terrifying pod chamber. This is where we find our first major piece of lore. Logs on a computer reveal Hameln's entire crisis. They are already dealing with the Colton anomaly, but they have also created a new monster to hunt it, Project Shepherd, an extremely dangerous replication. The infiltrator triggers a security lockdown while backing up data. This forces him to follow clues from an Amanda tape, a special scavenger hunt. This is a key mechanic. He's literally using the children's show to interfere with Hameln's horrific experiments. The tape asks for a door with 3 windows, and he must flip the pod switch with the matching symbol. And the stakes are real. If he fails to follow the tape's prompts correctly, the facility announces it's entering threat disposal mode, and floods the room with chlorine trifluoride gas, killing him instantly. He successfully solves the puzzles and copies the data, but as he tries to escape, a guard corners him. He hides the red tape in a file bin just as the guard says, "Going down, huh?" A gun clicks and the screen cuts to black. He's dead, but he's left the evidence for the next part of our story. Now we jump back to the main game. We play as Riley, the nephew/niece of Kate Park. The lore reveals Kate was a local librarian who was investigating Hameln, but she was killed by the Colton anomaly before she could finish. We are here in the abandoned Hameln office to finish her work. After solving puzzles in the office, we unlock the amusement park tape, a black and white animatic. Here, Amanda's real memories starts breaking through. She says, "I was here with someone tall." This is a script break. Wooly gets genuinely distressed, saying, "Now our whole day is screwed up. I don't even know what to do next." We are now actively helping her remember, by guiding her through the tape to follow her real memories instead of Wooly's script. We reformat the tape into a new one. We take this roller coaster ride tape to a secret control room overlooking a massive glowing green pod. Here we play the first 3D secret tape. It's a pure, uncorrupted memory told in a clear, childlike voice, and she reveals the tall man was her daddy. This leads us to the tape that seems to explain everything. The security audit tape from April 8, 2003. It's security footage that identifies SC96 as Sam Colton, and subject XF82KP/02 as Rebecca. It shows Sam entering a room, which causes an energy surge in the Colton acid that discharged and created the Colton anomaly, a monster that then kills Sam. But as we'll find out, this tape is a lie, or at least a gross misinterpretation by Hameln's own staff. This tape is not the origin of the anomaly. It's just the tragic day the anomaly killed Sam. The real origin is so much worse. The rest of the chapter is us continuing to restore her memories. We play the healthy food tape where Wooly gives conflicting advice about milk, and Amanda's rage seemingly kills him. Then we play the beach tape, where we interactively help Amanda remember her best friend by finding a tangy pineapple smoothie, sunglasses, and a hermit crab from her past. This unlocks the second 3D memory tape, Best Beach Friends, which confirms her daddy took her and her real best friend, a little girl just like her, to the beach. This gives us all the pieces we need for the final act. The final chapter takes place in a dark candlelit chapel. This is where we learn about the true power behind Hameln. As we explore, a booming voice over an intercom reveals a cult called The Curtain. Their belief is all about innocent witnesses delivering an ultimate gift of darkness and returning to the Great Neil. Here we play the grown-up tape. Amanda performs a makeover on a doll named Maggie, but her dialogue is terrifying, describing the doll as a doctor who cuts them open. Wooly is visibly terrified and gives a critical line of lore when forced to look.
I don't like looking at myself, okay?
He is fully self-aware. A Blabo audio log here reveals Project Shepherd in detail. Hameln scientists successfully created a facsimile of the Colton anomaly. This new specimen, Shepherd, is intensely focused on destruction of any tapes. This is the demonic entity we saw stalking us in the attic in the very first demo. Hameln built a monster to hunt their other monster. We play the party tape, and Wooly has a complete breakdown. He's angry at us, the player, for breaking the loop.
All I've ever wanted is a nice place where things make sense. A place where we could be best friends forever. You don't have to think about what's going on anywhere else, Amanda. You keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and now it's all broken.
After solving the cult's final ritual puzzle, Amanda gives us the third and final 3D memory tape, 7th Birthday. This is her origin. At her 7th birthday party, her psychic powers manifested. She could see pictures in her mind of what her presents were. This is what Hameln wanted to exploit. This leads to the endings. In the normal ending, we free Rebecca, but Shepherd and the anomaly appear. The two monsters fight, and Shepherd kills the anomaly. Rebecca collapses, crying, "I'll never be whole again," confirming the anomaly was a part of her soul. But in the true ending, we free Rebecca, but the injured anomaly appears. In this time, Rebecca holds the tape and says, "This is for the both of us." She breaks the tape. This completes the ritual, purifying the anomaly, separating Amanda's spirit, which fades away peacefully. We've saved Rebecca and freed the entity. But the story isn't over. The true ending has a post-credit scene, and the secret tape reveals the final heartbreaking twist. We assumed that Amanda in the machine was a different girl. We were wrong. The Amanda we've been talking to is Rebecca Colton. The secret cyan tape is a news report. It confirms Sam Colton adopted Rebecca and created the original live-action show for her. She was the original Amanda. The post-credits home movie from 1999 confirms it. We see Sam hugging a young Rebecca, calling her sweetheart and daddy's girl. Here is the true horrific timeline. Hameln, run by the Curtain cult, bought the show. The lore reveals they abducted Sam in late 2001. They then gained custody of Rebecca and brought her in to record lines. This was a lie. They tricked her into reading the names of 3 demons, Baal, Paimon, and Balaam, as part of a demonic ritual. On March 8, 2002, they surgically transplanted her consciousness into the machine, trapping her inside the Amanda avatar. The Colton anomaly wasn't created by Sam's rescue. It was created that day. It is a demonic psychic manifestation of her, a fragment of her soul created by the trauma and the demonic ritual, lashing out to protect her. This means the security audit tape we saw was a lie. It wasn't the anomaly's birth, it was from a full year later, showing the tragic day the already existing anomaly killed Sam SC96 when he briefly escaped his own captivity to try and save Rebecca, subject XF582KP02. This is the true story. The Amanda avatar is Rebecca's trapped consciousness. The anomaly is the tragic violent part of her own soul. And Wooly is the on-script program trying to maintain the loop. By helping Amanda remember, we, as Riley, were helping Rebecca reintegrate her own memories. And in the end, by breaking the tape, Rebecca didn't just free a friend's spirit, she healed herself, destroying the demonic manifestation and finally making her own soul whole again. This is a tragic and well-told story in indie horror. A tale of corporate greed, occult rituals, and a psychic bond that was twisted into a monster. But let me know your theories. If you enjoyed this dive, please be sure to smash that like button, share and subscribe for more breakdowns of dark and fascinating horror. Thanks for watching, I'm NotWalm, and I'll catch you on the next one. Stay safe, and remember that some tapes could just be a child's stolen memories.